Hey, let me see. Okay. Sorry, you see it? I'm looking at Bill Gates and his foundation, and they just work on vaccines. I think he's the main one, but it just make me wonder. They don't work on any drugs. I mean, they're working on vaccines. You got other drug companies, the pharmaceutical companies, that do the drugs. They get tax grants, and then they get to privatize the patents and charge us a lot of money on these patents. You know what I'm saying? They get to pay for all the research, pay all the doctors and research, and they get to keep all the patents. But they get to do all the studies that we get from them. They do all the studies, and then they got immunity to these pharmaceutical companies. They pass all kinds of laws from them. The lobbyists are all illegal, but let's go back up here. Where's this? Bill Gates. Okay, well anyway, they did something different, the pharmaceutical and stuff. So I was just wondering, he's not with they're not doctors that do these foundations. Well, these vaccines and shit. What the thing is, I forgot what I heard in 1909. 1909 is when they first came up with the. I gotta look this up. I'm gonna mark this down so I can look it up. They started vaccine in 1909. They didn't have no cancers and stuff like that. And they did after that, and then they had other stuff. I don't know what the other stuff they were having. You know what I'm saying? That's all kinds of weird stuff. You know what I'm saying? Where it made people's kids come out. Just all this vaccines and shit. Fucked them all up. All these vaccines he's talking about up here ain't even vaccines. They're just poison. Mercury. Well, I'll play a fucking right here. I'll play a little. Try to mix in the tape. I'm not be able to do it. I'll try to, but this ain't gonna happen. Well, I'll put it at the end of this if I don't. I'll try to put it at the end of this. I'll make this one quick. But anyway, so Bill Gates is lying. I'll go to Bill Gates on. It's a Vox video, but Vox. They sometimes they tell some weird shit that I don't know. I don't like some bullshit. But Bill Gates. What does it say? What is Bill Gates? Sorry. I have it down somewhere. No. What Bill Gates is afraid of. So just go down to there and look up what Bill Gates is afraid of. And this is a video I've seen, but the whole thing is just a lie. I got pictures up. Let me see if I can get to it right now. This is all. I put coronavirus up here. This is about the coronavirus, but corona. I'll see if I can put a picture of that too. This coronavirus the definition is it's the common cold. It's been around for fucking I don't know how long. Fucking that's the name of the common cold. That's a signal to their elites. When they say coronavirus, people think it's bad, but the people that know are smart. That's just a common cold. Just means they need to get out of fucking the country because they're gonna try bringing their shit, which they do throughout history. You know what I'm saying? Just kill civilization. That's their MO. That's their pattern. That's what they do. That's what these dudes do. So look up that. And in the whole video, he's lying. I'll just give you a little brief summary. I should just play it and then let you guys watch it so that way you guys can see the lies. I mean, it's gonna be hard for you guys to see. It won't be hard to you guys. Well, it should be. People have different ideas when they see videos and they have different thoughts. So you know what I'm saying. I don't want to bias you guys' opinion before you see the video, but I don't give a fuck. I bias it anyway because it's just all fucking lies. I know anybody else can see whatever they want to see, but you know what I'm saying. The truth is just what it is. You know what I'm saying. And here's the fucking truth is, you know what I'm saying. He's talking about the Spanish flu. But he's talking about how they can't. The Spanish flu was a once in a lifetime thing. They never seen it before. They took the two flus that they knew about and combined them. One flu spread real quick, but nobody died. One flu didn't spread real quick, but died. They're saying the Spanish flu got combined and made some kind of super thing, and they're just trying to figure out what the fuck that is. You see, and this is the math. This is what he's talking about. The math. The whole fucking video. And then he's talking about other stuff like which would kill people more. You know, earthquakes, volcanoes, nuclear weapons, nukes are fake. You know, there's a lot of evidence. You know, not that radiation's fake, but that, you know, the nukes and stuff with the radiation are fake. Chernobyl, nothing died over there. Nagasaki, Hiroshima. Chernobyl wasn't supposed to be livable for 278 years, 278 million years. Motherfucking all kinds of beers and shit. This more fucking, it's like the Snow White forest over there. Hiroshima and Nagasaki, same thing. They're supposed to be radiated for fucking 270 years. Oh, they use different kind of radiation. They can barely fucking, you know what I'm saying? All their shit is just made up shit. It looks like a jungle over there. There's more fucking life than over there. Long time ago, after they had the bomb, they're fucking over here testing, having videos like documentaries, just testing the people that live there fucking throughout their life. I'm like, wait a minute, the bitch is old already. Fucking how long you been? What she since she was fucking 5, 6, 7. You know what I'm saying? What about all that radiation? You know what I'm saying? 270 million years and shit. You know what I'm saying? Or at least being in a direct fucking blast, or you know, right around. Oh, they're right in it. You know what I'm saying? No, we died. You know what I'm saying? Just the people that are direct blast. Everybody else is alive. But the fuck? You know what I'm saying? What about all the fucking videos and shit? Oh, all the videos of the house is blown away. Those are models. When you see the house is blown away, they're like in a vacuum because you see them go, you know, pulling in and out and shit. They're just little vacuum models, and they were fucking had like some gas in there, and they're blown up and shit. But they're just models and shit. They're like, hey, didn't you guys ever fucking wonder how the fucking camera stayed so still when fucking the whole house is the fuck, you know? And you know, no matter what they put it in the glass or behind the glass or some plexiglass, something's gonna fucking get that move if it's fucking blowing these houses like that. You know what I'm saying? But they're model houses. And then the big explosions were just, you know what I'm saying? They said they just, you know, like they had the technology to CGI them. You know what I'm saying? Like they were making that movie 2010: A Space Odyssey, and they were making the moon missions and when they're doing that shit. But so they had the technology to make it look bigger and shit. But you know what I'm saying? You know, there could be big bombs, atom bombs, but Hiroshima and Nagasaki, they were just firebombed, just like the German cities after they gave up. But just like Germany and fucking, just like Nagasaki and Japan, they gave up too. But these Jewish fucking banksters, these fucking goddamn Khazars, these Ashkenazi Jews, if they can't come in and steal and rape all your children and fucking literally, when I say rape, that's being nice, and I apologize. That's fucking being super, super nice. That's what they want. And I tell people throughout history, there used to be stories about fucking, you know what I'm saying, wars and shit like that against some people. They were just, you know what I'm saying, but all the women, the mothers and stuff, would all have to arm themselves in case the fucking men didn't come back, because then they had to, you know what I'm saying, what these guys like do, kill all the men real quick, and then sneak around the fucking back door before they could get back up, you know, to another village to get their help. But possibly they could be like, have people come fight these, because they use other people's villages and shit. You know, they enslave everybody and then use their citizenry to fight wars for them. Or they just go straight to the village. They don't even wait till they win. They just go straight to the kids and fucking then they leave and shit. Even if they win or not, they still got all the children and fucking shit. That's these dudes and shit. They got money. They need a lot of money to buy a lot of horses and steal a lot of people and shit. And they can make a lot of money by selling these children and shit to other rich people. That's how they always have shit, like slave ships. They own 95% of the slave ships. They were all fucking Jewish. You know what I'm saying? And I just was reading right now. My main dude, Thomas Paine, that motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? He didn't like these motherfuckers, so, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I have a feeling that, you know what I'm saying, I'm in the right and shit to say that fucking, you know, I would say like, you know, maybe less than 0.5% fucking of these Jewish people might be good. Maybe fucking it up high up to 20%. If I say 50%, I don't want to fucking be fucking offended nobody, because ain't no fucking way 50% of these motherfuckers could be good and not nobody know nothing about them. They'd be telling every fucking buddy. But so anyway, this coronavirus, we need to learn about it because it's all hoax. The flu viruses, all four massive pandemics in the last 120 years, they can't, there's no 100% evidence or any evidence that it's from the flu. They can't prove it's from the flu. So they're just making, and this one they call Spanish flu didn't originate in Spain. Spain didn't like them because they didn't have control of them. They were just trying to tell everybody, hey, these niggas is around killing motherfucking with this motherfucking, it's a bacteria. They say, oh, it's a Spanish flu and it's a flu. It's all the symptoms of you know, a flu. But then when they open it up, it's just bacteria. But it's meningitis. It has the same symptoms as the flu or something. But it's just like they call it a synthetic meningitis because they could tell it's man-made meningitis or something. They're not synthetic. They just call it man-made. They call it something. It's kind of like synthetic, but they could tell 98%. That's how many people. That's how Spanish flu. 98% of them didn't die from the Spanish flu. They died from this fucking bacteria, fucking shit. And if you read it, and all these reports are all fucking in, you know, government finding papers and shit, you know, studies and shit, CDC and I told you different types of fucking medical, government medical fucking associations and shit like that. They're the ones doing all these fucking studies, and there's a whole bunch of them. And they just talked a bunch about these fucking what these motherfuckers were doing back then. So it's a well-known fucking fact that, you know, all the scientists and every fucking goddamn buddy knows in the government and fucking well-known everywhere, published everywhere in all kinds of papers, that they know for 100% it was a bacteria and not a fucking flu, and it started in Kansas, and they fucking knowingly spread it to all the fucking soldiers, and it's like they were fucking... If you fucking didn't know any better, and you listen to all the fucking... If you didn't listen to all the fucking news that they were saying, you would say that shit is on purpose, because there's no way that they would stick all these fucking guys together and keep moving around so quick to try to spread it as quick as they probably could, because they had to spread it quick, because, you know what I'm saying, they didn't want it to die out. They called the soldiers that they were infecting, vaccinating on purpose, they called them walking aerosols, live aerosol distributors or some shit. Like, it's just, you know, these motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? So they say they killed 500 to 100 million just in the flu influenza, and then they 25 million in the World War I, and then 65 million in World War II, all for just depopulating, because, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if Hitler was with them at first, because everybody got tricked in the end because he was taking loans, and sometimes these motherfuckers have so much knowledge, they got the eye of Providence. They know how to fucking use God's eye.